This is great news coming out of Malawi. A high court in Malawi has ordered education authorities to admit learners with dreadlocks in public schools across the country. This ruling comes after a petition by two Rastafarian young boys that were refused admission to a school because of their dreadlocks, and they took them to court, which is what should be done. Like, it is so hard for me to understand how this is happening in Africa. Majority of the population is black people, and we're still discriminating against people's hairstyles like dreadlock. And it's not just Malawi. This happens in other African countries as well. We've covered a story a few years back of Rastafarian students that were refused admission in a Ghanaian school. Parents are suing the school for not letting their kids enroll because they have dreadlocks. Unless and otherwise they shave it off, they said they will not allow them to enroll. So they're taking it to court, and rightfully so. And this does not happen only in Ghana. The sad and unfortunate thing is it happens all over Africa. There are 4 African countries that actually allow you, like South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya, and also Malawi, I believe. So those 4 countries allowed it because, again, same kind of story. People went to court and sued that company or school for that, and the courts were like, oh, okay, you're right, like, we should not do this. This is discrimination against, religious belief or even culture. So Rastafari, they want to grow their hair. Are you going to ban them because of their religious beliefs? That's nonsense. And culturally, some people, their culture wants them to grow dreadlocks. They should be allowed to. So the sad thing is that it happens in Africa, and dreadlocks mostly is for African textured hair. And there's not a lot of, I know there are white people that do locks too, but it doesn't even stay there, it's more for our kind of hair. So these people decided to ban this and ban people from going to their school because they believe that this is not right. This thing that you call dreadlocks is not appropriate for our school. Make it make sense. What do you mean by it's not appropriate for our school? It's a person's preference. If I want to lock my hair, I should be allowed to. Why shouldn't I be allowed to do that? And this comes from that trying to fit in with the Western world, with their haircuts. If their haircuts is like this, then black people should cut it like that. Like, it just comes from that, and it's sad that we don't recognize that. And the sooner we recognize that, the sooner we can do better, the sooner that we can be ourselves, instead of trying to look like somebody else. We've actually interviewed the young boys and one of their parents. So you cannot tell me that this is not a problem that needs to be fixed. It should be fixed. First of all, you're discriminating against a religion. These people believe in growing their hair, and they should be allowed to do so. But outside of that, if someone thinks they want to grow their dreadlocks, who are you to tell them as a school or a company no? Do you tell other races of people not to grow their hair out? If the answer is no, then there's an issue there that needs to be addressed. Anyways, family, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the new Malian court order when it comes to dreadlocks. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.